Good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you about animal life. This is third chapter in our science textbook. Okay, animal life. See here in this lesson, we want to learn about the importance of animals and animals' life. Okay. See here, children. Every organism needs basic requirement. Yes. What are the basic things required for every organism? We know that very basic things air, water, food. These things it's naturally provided by nature. And along with very important things, habitats. That means living place for all organisms. Understood? Living place for all organisms is also very important. So that means the living place and a living dwelling place of an animal is known as its habitats. Yes. So the living place of animal is known as habitats. Okay. See here, in that most important habitats, most important two important habitats we want to learn from this lesson. What are the two important habitats? First one is terrestrial. Terrestrial. Listen here. Terrestrial or land habitat. Terrestrial habitat. So what are the terrestrial habitat? Listen. Forest, desert, mountain, polar region, grassland. Yes. So these are the, listen, what are the places, particular places I have written: forest, desert, mountain, polar region, grassland. These particular places are called terrestrial or land habitat. Terrestrial or land habitat. We know that particular animals can live in the particular places. Yes, children. Example: forest. Some animals. Yes, some animals it can live in forest. Okay. What are the animals can live in forest? Say a lion, tiger, elephant, deer. Yes. So like that animal can live in the forest. Next, desert place. Okay. Desert place. About the desert place, we know that demands of water there. There is no rain. Okay. So because of that, there is no possibilities to grow plant. Yes. No. So, some particular plants, some particular or animals, insect can live in desert place. As well as even the mountain also, some particular animals can live in the mountain region and even polar region and grassland. Yes, children. So, forest. First, let me tell you about animals of various kinds are found here. Where? In forest. So the animals that live on tree are called arboreal animals. Yes, some animals can live on tree. Yes, children, some animals can live on tree. Examples we know that monkeys, squirrels. So this is known as arboreal animals. Arboreal animals. Yes, children. Next is here animals that can fly. Yes, are called aerial. Some animals, that means birds can fly. Yes, no? Birds can fly. So, these kinds of animals known as aerial animals. Okay. So, next, elephants and a tiger live on the forest floor. Yes, already I told you, no? So, here in forest, some animals can live in the forest floor. Yes. So, elephant, lion, tiger. So, some of the animals can live in the forest. As well as, so most of the organism it can live in the soil, underground soil. Yes, most of the organism. Yes, it is countless. Most of the organism it can live in the soil, underground soil. In that especially we can say earthworm. Yes, so earthworm, rat, snake. So these kind of organism it can live underground in the soil, and as well as some animals live both places, on land, in water. Yes, some animals that we know that. Example, we can say frog. It can live on land also, in water also. Yes, yes, children. So listen. The first terrestrial habitat or land habitat in the forest, desert, mountain, polar grassland. So in this different places can live different animals. Yes children, different animals. Yes children, as well as aquatic or water habitats. Aquatic or water habitats here, some particular places, some particular water source I have written here: pond, lake, sea, oceans. So we know that aquatic organism, especially fish, crab, starfish, a variety of aquatic organism, it can live in water. So it is known as aquatic organism, where it can live aquatic places. So it's known as aquatic or water habitat. Yes children, so two types of habitat I said you. Two types. First one is terrestrial and second one is aquatic organism. So animals living on land are called terrestrial animals. Yes, animals. Yes, animals living on land. Animals that can live on land. So it's known as terrestrial animal. Terrestrial animals. So terrestrial means here terrestrial or land habitat. Terrestrial or land habitat. So particular some organism it can live on land, so it's known as terrestrial organism, terrestrial animal. Yes children, next is here area covered with vegetation containing tree. Already I told you. Yes, containing tree, shrub and small plants in turn forest. Yes, so in forest we can see so many organisms. Not only animals, even plants, the variety of plants, even the for trees, big and large trees and small plants, shrubs, small plants. So variety of plants can live in the forest, as well as different kinds of animals can also live in the forest. Yes children, so that's why forest is the home of many animals and plants. Yes, understood? So forest is the home of many animals and forest. Yes, next is here polar region. We know that polar region and high mountains are very cold. Yes children, so very cold and mostly covered with snow throughout the year. So all year in that particular place will be a cold weather and climate, it will be very cold. So animals found in animals found in that particularly polar region, yes, polar bear we can say, example polar bear and a red fox. Yes, so etc we can say, as well as even the penguin, whales are found in Antarctica region. So polar region, in that region some of the example I asked given. What are the example? Polar bear, red fox, and as well as Antarctica region. In that penguin we can say, whales are found in Antarctica region. So finally grassland. Grasslands are homes of animals like deer, zebra and giraffe. Yes, grasslands here. So grasslands is under the terrestrial or land habitat only it will come, see children, grassland. So I have written forest, desert, mountain, polar region, finally grassland. So grasslands are homes for animals. What kind of animals that can live in the grassland plains, especially deer, zebra and giraffe. Yes children, as well as the vegetations helps them to hide from predators. So one of the most important points is, yes, the vegetations, so the plants are going to be help them to hide from predators. Okay, predators, you know about the predators. Yes, so some animals is killed by other animals, so they want to protect from the predators. Yes, so for that the vegetations means helps the plants is going to be help them to hide from predators. So as their body color, yes, the body color it is favorable. That means because of the body color it can hide and yes, it can hide from predator itself. So next, dry and sandy desert. Finally desert place. Dry and sandy desert are suitable for only few animals. Yes, here the body it want to, yes, fit for their the particular weather and climate. That means some organism it can live in the particular place, means the body suitable, they need suitable body condition to live in the particular places. Yes, yes. So in the series, snakes, camels, snakes, squirrel, fox and rat, they can live in the desert place. Yes children, desert place. So because they come out only during the night for why means to search food. Yes, so just before I told, snake, in that snake, rat, squirrel. So these kind of organism during the night only it will come out for why means to search their food. So in these sessions I have told about that habitat. Habitat means the living place of an animal is known as its habitat. So in that two types of habitat I told, land terrestrial habitat and aquatic habitat. In the terrestrial habitat is in forest, desert, grass, mountain, polar region, grassland. So in that different places where the different animals can live. Okay, so that also I said you. Finally, aquatic or waterland. Aquatic in that found lake, sea, oceans, above it. So in the particular places, aquatic organism it can live in aquatic habitat. Yes, terrestrial habitat in that different kinds of animal it can live in different places. Yes children. So thank you children. We will meet in our next class.